So you know where I'm coming from. I'm an Olympic medalist in swimming, so I know what works and what doesn't when it comes to active wear. But now I'm actually a mum to nearly 10-month-old Xander, my little boy. I work in the city and I also have a very country lifestyle as well. I happen to marry a 5th-generation cattle farmer, and we have a cattle property in country Victoria that requires a lot of work, but it also means that I get a little bit of exercise in without even realising it. Like most people, I've had a few transitions in my life. My first one, my biggest one, was coming from being an athlete to being an everyday person. I only knew how to do sport as my job. I didn't know how to do exercise for health and for my life. So I found that really difficult, and I didn't know where to begin in terms of what types of exercise I liked, what types of exercises actually suited my body shape, and what exercise made me feel good about myself. I used to be able to eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted it, and as much of it as I could possibly handle. You can do that when you're doing 6 or 7 hours of exercise a day. Being an athlete, it was not what your body looked like, but it was all about what your body could do. It was a performance vehicle. How can I get the best out of my body? The older I got, and especially moving out of swimming, meant that all of a sudden it's a lot more about what your body looks like rather than what it can do. For me, I make sure that in all the photo shoots that I do, the product can be retouched, my skin can be retouched, because inevitably I will have a bruise somewhere very visible. But my body shape cannot be retouched. And that's because I'm proud of what my body has achieved. It's done some great things in its life. I found it really hard when I first retired from swimming to find exercise that I enjoyed. And most people would find it really quite strange that I don't swim ever, because I have had probably more time than most people to think about how I want my exercise gear to be. Countless hours in a pool, countless hours exercising, and the brain starts working. If I could design my own gear, what would I do? What colours would it be? What are the most important design elements for me? So this range encompasses a lot of the things I've learned from being an athlete, but also transitioning into life after and trying to find a way for exercise to be healthy, not just my job. So my design gear has to be functional as well as practical, but also has to look good, because I want to be able to go from the gym to the shops in a moment's notice. It's available at Target stores nationally or online at target.com.au.